So guys, I'm coming to you guys from just outside before I enter the Harrison Cave Eco Advanced Park in Barbados, Adventure Park in Barbados. And like everything else in Barbados, there's a, Barbados is a society that is really built and steeped on values surrounding tourism. So I'm hoping Guyanese can learn a lot from this. And as soon as you're walking everywhere, you get sanitized. And this is where I am. And we're going into the caves. Everything in Barbados is focused on a discipline, rules, laws, and everything else. So you come here, you'll talk to this beautiful young lady here. She'll explain to you everything about Harrison Cave. She's just ran me through and I look at the video. So I'm going to carry you guys as far as the signal could reach, because this is now here I tell you, I ain't telling them a price. You got to come. I ain't telling them a price. I'm saying this is a very interesting thing, and no, I hear, me pass here. So the same experience, wherever I'm seeing, I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about it and them things on. We're going from here. And this is coming soon. This is an addition to whatever else we're going to see here. Thanks. Right. So everybody here has got this warmness about them. And they said there's a lot of things going on. There's addition to this already beautiful tourist destination here. And I think they're waiting on me. And we're heading here to get to Trans, and you see everywhere you go, there's signs telling you where to go, and the pace is very, very clean. And everywhere you go, there's a sanitizing block. So guys, when you come here, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, so look at where we're going. We're going down there. Right? How much stories up is this? – 100 feet in the air. Beautiful. So guys, look at this. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. So if you're in Barbados, and everything in Barbados is online, so you can go and find. Doors closing. Oh, so it tells you, do not forget to check out Green Monkey Bar and Grill. And we're going down now. Wow. This is a little more than 100 feet, I would think. Wow. Just beautiful.
Ground floor. Doors opening.
So guys, for those of you who've just tuned into the Guyanese Critic Live, I'm coming to you live from Barbados. And these are experiences I want to share with you guys, and hoping, we could emulate these kind of things in Guyana. I'm hoping Guyanese government officials see. And this direction we're heading, where we heading? Oh, there's the entrance, beautiful. Cave Interpretation Center. So I got my little tour guide here. And again, everywhere you go, you sanitize. Hello.
Just give us a few moments and we'll be with you shortly.
Beautiful.
We're not ready to go as yet, so you can browse around on the outside.
No problem.
And your
Beautiful.
tour guide will come and get you, your princess.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And you hear? She just walks out. And what is your name, by the way, ma'am?
I'm sorry, my name is Caroline.
Caroline.
Carol
Okay.
Ann.
Carol Ann.
Yes, please.
Caroline, I'm the Guyanese Critic. You ever heard about the Guyanese Critic before?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm one of the most viewed persons on social media in the Caribbean. I'm from Guyana. I'm a social activist. And what I've started doing with Barbados, I want to show the world, Guyanese, what the world looks like, and hoping the world will recognize Guyanese. So I can tell you from my experience of your culture, and as we said, Bajans, you are a very warm people, and this is what I want to share with my people, because as soon as I come, you present yourself in a certain manner. And this is what I'm looking at what is, who we say in our country, the good, the bad, and the ugly of every country. And we're trying to pick out all the good qualities of Barbados so I could take it back to my country and we could make better
Not a problem, sir.
of ourselves. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Right? Thank you very much. So guys, you see, Barbados is a tourism-oriented country, and everywhere you go, you speak to people, and you see this nurturing attitude they have. Some people are very disciplined, but look at this. This is where I just came down from. So look at this. This is just where we came down from on the elevator, and I would love for you guys to come and have these kind of experiences. Look at this. It's amazing. This whole place is just beautiful. And right away you go and they say, sorry, you know, we're not ready as yet, and speak to you very nicely, and say in the meantime you could browse around. Now, Guyanese, you need to learn from this. Yeah, very, very important. You need to learn from this, because, whoa, so this seems to be a hill, some kind of a hill, and this is an area that's cut into the mountain, right? And that is where I just came from. Look at this. Yeah, it's about 150 feet in the air. Beautiful, beautiful. It's just amazing. Everything here, the scenery in Barbados, everywhere. I'm telling you, just ordinary streets, they're old houses, and the place is beautiful. It's very nurturing. Look, even the bird, you come right away, and the birds, you know, obviously the birds feel at home around the people. So I want to give you guys, I want you to keep on, because I want to give you guys a tour. My pants falling now because coming through immigration and thing, I wear no belt. I never take off no belt and all them things. So we're going into some caves, right? We're going to be going into some caves, and I want to share that experience with you guys. What we got to take away from this is what are the good things that we can learn from the Barbadians? What can we learn? I think there's a lot we can learn, and let's look at all the good look at this place. Look at this place. Look at this place. It's spick and span. You know, beautiful. Look at this. Everything. Everything. This is like a piece of heaven. Funny enough, we just live an hour away from here. Why isn't Guyana like this? That's the big question. Why aren't we like this? It has nothing to do with the environment alone. It has to do with the discipline, nurturing, professional attitude of the people. I've learned, I was told by someone, the illiteracy rate in Barbados is about 5%. So obviously education has played a great role in developing Barbados. Exposure, because the way Barbados look has been driven mainly because of who Barbados customers are. They're Europeans, Americans, Canadians, you know, the English have been here, and this is a place that they have carved out this beautiful piece of paradise for themselves. The thing is, we have beaches. We have Guyana is the #1 ecotourism destination in the world, right? You got Aracrama, have you guys ever been to Aracrama? There's the canopy walk. There's so many ranches on the way to Letem and the Rupununi. There's so much to experience. So guys, stay tuned. Stay with me, because when our tour guides come, they'll explain to us what this is all about, what is the process. I'll have that for you live. And for those of you who've just tuned in, I am at Harrison Caves in Barbados, and it is one of the many tours and tourism experiences you can have in Barbados. But what seems to be very and I am on free Wi-Fi, by the way. Everywhere in Barbados you go, you get Wi-Fi, right? You just click on it. In Guyana, everybody also get a password. You gotta get password and this and that here. We got up we game, buddy. I don't think we need to, like, I'm hearing people singing we's the new Dubai. And do we want to be a Dubai? Do we want to be a concrete jungle? Huh? Do we want to be a concrete jungle where we could have this? Look at this. Where we could have this? There's not much you got to do to Guyana to have us looking like this. You just got to keep your place clean, right? Look, you want these experiences? All we got to do is keep our environment clean and, take a rain check at our attitude. Simple as that. So I'm hoping that we can, so it seems that some persons are back. So I'm hoping we can look at these, and I'm going to Jamaica, I'm going to be going to Trinidad. We're going to look for all that is good in our sister CARICOM countries and use the best for ourselves. Why not, right? This is an amazing place. It's an attitude. We have to change our attitude and behavior. Yes. Well, I don't want to tell you. I want to show you the need to change our attitude. I don't want to tell you. I want to show you the importance of changing our attitude. It's important. And I'm telling you, I'm going across Barbados and I'm seeing here, you got all kind of people in Barbados, right? Barbados is not without its fair issues, the need for infrastructural repairs and so on, but here, I'm telling you, they're ahead of the game. How do we come ahead of the game? There's a honest drive by the president and the government to transform infrastructure, and you're seeing that every day. You could drive around and see the process and how fast it is going. Are we going to be doing it on a sustainable level? Are we doing works the right way? How long is our infrastructure going to last? These are the things we got to look at. And you, the citizen, Harrison Caves, Barbados, yes. Ready? So let's go. Our tour guide is ready, and you guys are gonna get a first-hand experience of what this is like. And again, when we lose signal, okay.
You recording?
Huh? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So our tour guide seems to be a very jolly person, so so we get the right body to share. Nah, she lying. She seems to be a nice person. So you're gonna get. Yes.
Just watch your eyes. Don't let it come back into your eyes, right? Don't let the spray come back into your eyes.
So welcome. Barbados is a place unique in the world. It's geologic. Hold on, guys. Let me get it.
So this is the first part of your tour or interpretive room. It is a self-view room. After here is a short pre-tour presentation and then the front tour. So our tour is for 40 minutes with 2 planned stops on the inside. I am Sandra, your guide. Any hello? Hello, Cora! So any questions or queries, I am right here, so feel free to approach me. So walk with me. Let me show you the best place to get photos. Here at the welcome sign, right here, and further walk with me.
Beautiful. So, guys, you could learn something from Sandra. Sandra it is, right?
Yes, please.
Yes, you could learn something from Sandra.
So this is our island, Barbados. It's a small island, 166 square miles. Our population is over 300,000 and increasing daily. All we are flat and what we're and surrounded by ocean. So the blue here represents the ocean. I like to say that we are one Caribbean people. We are one Caribbean people. All that separates us is what? Water or the ocean. Yes? So where do you think you are here this afternoon?
Oh.
Where do you think that we are right here?
Are we positioned north to south here? How?
So yeah, you can say north, so you know the north, south, west, east. So we're right here in the center of the island.
I would want to think if there were caves,
Yes.
there would be a rugged area.
Yeah. So we are in the center of the island. So that's where we are.
So this is a map here at Harrison Caves, guys, and it's a map of Barbados. The blue around represent the beautiful Atlantic Ocean and the amazing beaches all around Barbados. And we are here actually in the center of the island.
So we have parishes, and we all are in the parish of St. Thomas. So we're not the highest point, but we're the second highest in this island. Yes? So over here, where you see the piece that is while we work, they are going to upgrade Harrison's Cave and make it into an all-day adventure. And what you're seeing here are some of the things that when you come back, that you will get to do. So you have the slides, you have the bridge. And ladies, if you love a pool, we have the pool here that you can come and sit down, look all cute, and have something to drink. And then we have the Nature Avery Trail. So they are looking at completing the project within the next 18 months or so, without any setbacks, of course.
Beautiful.
Right. So these are some of the artifacts here that they found while carrying out work on the cave. So they found life and proof that people actually live inside of the cave. And look, right here are some examples.
Beautiful.
Yes. Right.
So shell ring, body stamp.
So these are some of the things right here. Yes?
Beautiful.
Enjoy. I'm going to give you less than 5 minutes your time in our time, and then I'll start with the presentation. So you can get some photos here, or back there with you, you can get some very lovely photos. So this guy, Anthony Mason, you hear me talk a lot about him. He played an important role in the development of what you're about to see. He grew up in this parish, remember I told you St. Thomas, so he grew up in this parish of St. Thomas, and he is an experienced caver. He's doing it for over 30 years. Just imagine 30 years doing this. Yes?
Beautiful. Perhaps better than anyone, Tony knew what the marvels lay inside Harrison Cave in 1979. Oh, beautiful. 1970, because I was born in 90. It says is actually 9 years before I was born. So yes.
Mason here and Dennis Ole so all 2 explorers, they are still very much alive. These guys, they are still around to appreciate the work that they would have done for us during those years.
Beautiful.
Early 70s, 72. Yes? So do enjoy, and I'll join you in a few minutes.
Okay. All caves of Barbados are protected by the Caves Act 2012 and 2000-12 as a matter of fact, which prohibits the removal of samples of all kinds from caves except for special permission. So guys, you hear you're hearing for yourself how the tour guide acts, right? And you're going to be seeing. I think you should share this live and let the world see and let every Guyanese see.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me start your video presentation. So you just stretch it,
Mm-hmm.
open it like this, and this is your for your hair.
Oh.
Your hair net, yes.
Oh, so I've got a hair net here. And this, we gotta see, now we gotta figure out me here. Oh, no, I get it, don't worry. So putting on a hair net.
Should we vote to give him 2 or 1? Should we vote?
No, go work for it. You can make it work.
Lady said to give you 2. Is all right? 1 should work?
Yeah.
All right, come to see it, please. All right, let me start with you.
So imagine in the caves, they want to make sure we can contaminate the caves will be here. Right? So you put on a hair net and we going in the caves, guys. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. This is so amazing. So, guys, what? Let me just give you a quick. Let me give a quick entry as to what you're gonna see when you come in. So you come in here, and beautiful. I want to slip over, forget.
Okay, so once again, I want to say good afternoon and welcome and Sunday morning. Now, this video presentation is an interesting video. It tells you about this site and how it was formed, and also give you some insight about the cave. It is informative, and I am sure that at the end of the presentation, you have learned a bit more about BARBADOS. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. They will join us. Let them join us. Do enjoy.
Welcome to Harrison's Cave. In just a few minutes, you will be witnessing one of nature's most beautiful works of art. But first, let's go way back in time and see just how beautiful Barbados is born and how the miracle of caves came about. All the islands of the Windward and Leeward chain evolved as a result of volcanic activity. All that is, except one. The one that stands alone to the east of all the islands is our island, Barbados. Barbados is a very young island, being a mere 60,000 years since it took on the shape it is today. Its formation is also utterly unique. But in order to understand just how ancestral Barbados came about, we must go back in time on a long way. It is well documented that 200 million years ago, there was but one landmass on planet Earth, which modern geologists name Pangaea. About 180 million years ago, Pangaea started to fragment, and the separate plates, as they are called, drifted away to form the continents. In the main, if 2 plates met head-on, they crumbled and were pushed upward. Many of the world's great mountain ranges were formed in such a way. In the case of the 2 plates we are looking at, the Atlantic plate folded under the Caribbean plate, and there, 50 million years ago, 4 kilometers beneath the surface of the ocean, the stage was set for the formation of Barbados. The trough that formed as a result of this folding action began to fill with sediments washed up from the South American continent. Along with these sediments, the tropically warm ocean teemed with billions and billions of microorganisms that had shells of hard silica and carbonate. As the organisms' short life cycle ended, the skeletons of these tiny plankton were continually added to the so-called South American sediments. From time to time, the flow of these sediments slowed, and the layer of plankton skeletons would increase. Now we fast forward to about 15 to 10 million years ago. The silica and carbonates of the plankton skeletons have now hardened into masses of solid rock we know as chalk, and less commonly, radiolite. It could be said that these rocks are huge graveyards of microorganisms, and therefore referred to as biogenic rocks. By about 10 million years ago, the two colliding plates had moved so much that the ocean floor itself began to buckle upward, carrying the ridge of oceanic sediments closer and closer to the surface. This entire ridge emerged, and even today stretches from Puerto Rico in the north to Trinidad in the south. Finally, between 1 and 2 million years ago, a mere blink of an eye in geological terms, the seabed broke the surface at latitude 13 degrees north and 59 degrees west, and ancestral Barbados was born. It was, in fact, the area known today as the Scotland District. Before 800,000 years ago, coral reefs did not grow in the sea around ancestral Barbados. The conditions were not right. They needed clear, nutrient-rich water, which did not exist at that time. But then, over a period of about 200,000 years, conditions for reef formation became ideal. Prolific coral growth took place in the relatively shallow waters that surrounded ancestral Barbados. At around 500,000 years ago, a massive tectonic push lifted the entire island along with the submerged coral reef terrace. The result was that this terrace was now entirely above sea level and became the first and upper coral terrace. Another outcome of this tectonic uplift was that an abundant fresh coral growth began in the new shallow waters created around the west and south coasts. At about the same time, erosion started to take place on the east coast, exposing the intriguing folds of the oceanic sediments that remain to this day. The sheer rock face of Shackleton's Cliff was also formed during this period. Further geological developments were that the heavy tropical rains started to carve gullies and erode subterranean caves. The final period of the evolving Barbados was from about 120,000 years ago, with two more significant tectonic pushes taking place. The latter, a mere 60,000 years back in time. These major pushes resulted in the middle and lower coral terraces rising above sea level. Heavy rainfall continued to erode existing gullies and enlarge older caves. The same processes that created Harrison's Cave are evident in the sculpted formations found at Welshman Hall and Jack and Box gullies. Both of these beautiful gullies are very close to Harrison's Cave. The existence of the cave we call Harrison's had almost certainly been known by the Amerindian Indians, the island's early inhabitants, but it seems that one Richard Ligon, as far back as 1647, could have been the first European to know of the cave. Certainly, it was documented that Dr. Pinkford and party in 1796 truly put the cave on the map. The cave was later named after Thomas Harrison, who owned the land in the area at the time. However, many years would have passed until Barbadian Tony Mason, who already had detailed knowledge of the cave, teamed up with Danish speleologist Ole Sorensen, and together they rediscovered the cave in 1970, generating great interest in this natural wonder. In 1974, the Barbados National Trust commissioned Sorensen to conduct a full survey in order to develop the cave as a local and tourist attraction. The cave was subsequently opened to the public in 1981. The original natural entrance that Sorensen used is still navigable and is now the focus of a unique wild cave tour for small groups. Over the past few years, the Harrison's Cave experience has been altered dramatically, with many innovative and exciting changes being made. There is no mystery as to how the beautiful karst formations you are about to see came about. Calcium-saturated water dripping from the roof slowly deposits minerals in the form of a stalactite. The drip then goes through the same process when it hits the floor of the cave, and a corresponding stalagmite is born. The process is immensely slow. But then, nature was never born to be hurried. Perhaps the real mystery is how nature always manages to create natural wonders far more beautiful than man could ever dream of. We hope that you will agree.
Did you agree? Did you enjoy the presentation?
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn on the lights and see if everyone is still here. Yes, very long. Yes, okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, once again on the outside, you are required to sanitize your hands. And once you are seated on the ground, please remain in your assigned seats, please.
So guys, for those of you who are just tuned in, we're gonna sanitize again. Oh my God, this is just
Sanitize. Your hats is right here. And then what you can do is just adjust them for your nose and to give you that snug fit.
beautiful.
So you have the VIP section right there. Okay.